I sent you to gather herbs, and you ended up sleeping outside until it got dark. If this happens again, even I won't be able to save you.
Hey, Grandpa? You keep reminding me that there are terrible things that lurk in the darkness. Things that eat people. What exactly are those things?
What they are doesn't matter. As long as the statue is there, those terrible things won't dare come into the village.
What exactly is the statue in the village? And why can't it fend off the darkness?
Mu, the great wasteland holds many secrets. A little less curiosity will help you live longer.
I understand. Anyway, Grandpa, I'm off to herd the cattle.
Mu, remember to come back before it gets dark.
Got it!
Over the years, the boy has shown no signs of awakening. What if Mu is just a boy with no ability for cultivation? Ordinary people can only live a few decades, and the great wasteland is perilous. How will he manage to survive?
If the blood of the four spirits is found, it may help Mu awaken.
What exactly is in the darkness? Cal! Where are you going? Cal! 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 Let's go back! It's getting dark!
Save me! Save me! Save me! Qin Mu! Save me! Save me! Qin Mu! Please save me!
Did that cow just talk?
Mu, you were raised on cow's milk. That makes me half your mother. You have to save me.
Save you? How exactly?
Pull the silver needle out of my skull. It took me a full 11 years to force it out of my body at last, Qin Mu.
Looks like Grandma's embroidery needle.
Mu, don't you think you owe me for all those years I nurtured you?
What's wrong with you? Cal, please get up!
Long and painful years. At last, I've broken free of this pathetic and accursed shell! This time, I'm going to kill you first. Then I'll wash away Chanlao Village's sinners. With blood!
Who are you? What did you turn into a cow?
I am wife to the Lord of Shanglong City. If not for that witch's vile sorcery, using my childbirth to entrap me and turn me into a beast, how could I have fallen so low? I swear by blood, my hatred and spite will be repaid!
Help me, Grandma!
You think you can trick me? Little brat!
Elder Cripple!
Do you think I'll fall for it twice?
Elder Cripple is stronger than he looks.
Now you understand. You should have died 11 years ago. If not for my boy Mu, do you think you'd still be breathing?
You witch!
Your hatred is wasted on the innocent. You should have punished your vile husband instead. But driven by your misguided rage, you butchered helpless women. And now you would murder a child without mercy. Truly, you show no remorse.
She's dead?
Listen, boy, you have much to learn about this world. The strong prey on the weak, it's survival of the fittest. Behold, this is the great wasteland.
Come, let's go back. Today marks the start of Qin Mu's awakening.
What? My awakening?
Tell me, were you finally able to gather the blood of the four spirits? Dragon, tiger, bird, and tortoise?
We cannot obtain the primal spirit's blood. However, using the blood of their descendants, we will be able to continue with Mu's awakening, since their effects remain the same.
Mu, are you all right?
Mu, don't be scared.
What's happening? What are the elders doing?
They are helping you to awaken.
Mu, listen carefully. The next lesson is your first step towards awakening. There are 7 divine treasuries within the body. Spirit embryo, Wu Yao, Yo Ha, 7 stars, celestial being, life death, and divine bridge. They are naturally enclosed and separated by seals, requiring one to break through the seals on their own. You may think of them as your hidden potential.
Is he refining the spirit blood to help me awaken and open the treasuries?
That's right. If the seals aren't broken, the spirit embryo cannot awaken and the treasuries cannot be cultivated. Some people are favored by the heavens and break the spirit embryo seal at birth, awakening it, just like the 9 of us, who are far more talented than ordinary people and born to be cultivators. This kind of a Sikh is called a spirit body.
What about me?
To awaken Mu's spirit embryo, their blood must be consumed. The Azure Dragon spirit body that governs its vital energy.
Behold my vermilion bird spirit body!
Black Tortoise spirit body!
The vital energy attribute of the spirit embryo.
Granny Su has the white tiger spirit body, and vital energy too.
Will you stop calling me Granny?
The embryo mirrors the 4 spirits, having 4 vital energy aspects, so the spirit body also has 4 types. Since they're not of the primal spirit's blood, only a small amount can be refined. Drinking the blood will stimulate the vital energy aspects, awakening the spirit embryo.
Is it the Azure Dragon spirit body? Or maybe it's the White Tiger spirit body.
Must be the vermilion bird spirit body.
Has he found his spirit body at last?
So hot! So hot! So hot!
Too bad.
Then perhaps it's the Black Tortoise spirit body.
Pain! So much pain! I can't.
None of them.
So he's just an ordinary human, a mortal body.
Our lives are almost spent. What happens when we die? He won't survive a single day in the Great Wasteland.
We should send them out of the wasteland then.
If we send him out, our enemies will find us, and we will all die. The boy will still die because he knows us.
What do you suggest then?
I know all of you to be good people. I won't let you die.
Stop
Let
fighting!
go of me! I'm challenging him to a duel.
That's good.
What's good, Chief?
All this. I'm saying Mu is a promising talent. He combines the strengths of the 4 spirit bodies. What he has is a domineering body.
Domineering
Body? I've never heard of it either, but the village chief knows ancient knowledge. Ordinary spirit blood can't sufficiently awaken the domineering body, only with the true blood of the 4 spirits. Keep hunting their descendants and refine what you can. The more he drinks, the closer he comes to awakening his full potential.
All right. We'll go hunting tomorrow morning.
Great. Leave everything to us.
Also, we need to oversee Mu's training so he absorbs the spirit blood properly. We want a domineering body, not a bloated body, right?
From that day on, everyone was fired up. Even the usually calm old apothecary went mad with alchemy fever, testing potions on me like I was some dummy. Do I really need to drink all that blood?
The process requires this much.
Poured too much blood into him, and Mu might just explode. Practice knife work with me to help it settle.
The other fanatic? Well, that'd be him. The flashiest swordsman and village butcher. He threatens and yells a lot. Swings like a madman too, but never actually hurts me. That is, unless he just snaps, of course.
Have at you. Come on.
Huh?
Too slow, boy. With a domineering body, your blade should fly faster than that. Night battles in the city need more speed. Like wind and rain tearing through the night, rolling across the city. The faster the blade, then the more vital energy it channels till the edge burns with power. Make it faster. Make the blade burn. Make your energy burn. Make your spirit burn. Burn it all until you touch the peak of martial arts divine power. One day I'll cleave the heavens in return. Just watch me. They severed my waist, stole my legs, but my head remains. I breathe for one purpose only, to kill.
Pinnacle of swordsmanship, where steel becomes...
He's gone mad again. Come, time for boxing.
At first, old Ma may seem like a grim, cold coffin maker, but I know he's got the warmest heart among all the old geezers. Still, when it's training time... Even the kind strike hard. And hold nothing back.
The burning blade? That's his supernatural power. As for mine, my fist roars with thunder.
The old geezers once taught me the basics of blades and fists, but now they speak of vital energy aspects, of pushing those same skills to the edge of divine power. Is this the path of the domineering body?
One hand can master the fist. One hand becomes 1,000. Behold, this is the 8 Thunder Sound technique. 1,000-hand Zen Master. Come! Try to attack me. When you break the limits of sound and shatter the barrier, then thunder obeys your fist. Every strike, every palm, mercilessly tears through body and soul alike. Dooming your foe beyond all hope.
Silly Mu. If you can't win, then run! Life's not just about chasing destiny, but also not dying.
The man who smiles every day is my best friend, Elder Cripple. I used to think he smiled because he was happy, but after seeing him smile while killing, I can't tell anymore if that smile is real or just a mask. Hey, Gramps! Do you have a power too?
Of course I do, and it's this leg of mine. Legs are the wind and the earth, the source of all strength. Run fast enough, and the world becomes flat beneath your feet. You'll be able to run on walls, outrun waves on water, even soar through clear blue skies. When even sound can't catch up to your ears, then you've begun to master the heaven-stealing legs.
His legs are faster than the wind. So who took his other leg from him? Old Ma's fist could shake mountains. So who ripped off his right arm? And then there's Grandpa Butcher. Who could possibly cut him in half? Was it their enemies? I'm the domineering body. I have to get stronger. I know I may never reach the heights of their strength, but I'll train 100 times harder to protect them.
Mu, don't push yourself. Your vital energy's nearly drained. Catch your breath for a moment.
This is the chief of Qianlao village, a man who's wise beyond measure. Around these parts, his word is law.
The guiding skill you've trained since childhood. was made for the domineering body built to channel vital energy. It's called the Triple Elixir Skill.
Triple elixir skill? Sounds really powerful.
Once you awaken the spirit embryo with a domineering body and triple elixir technique, you'll rise as an unmatched force across the ages.
The ones who taught me cultivation. He who finds utter joy in torment. The mute blacksmith. A man proud beyond measure. The deaf painter. And the one who never stops boasting. The blind fortune teller. If they won't fall behind, then as a domineering body, neither will I.
The triple elixir skill? But Chief, what you taught him is the most basic guiding skill from the old days.
Mu's vital energy lacks any attributes, so he can only train in the most basic foundational techniques.
These techniques, meant for laying a foundation, rarely lead to any progress.
I used to think the same before, but he's been training since he was little and drinking the blood of the four spirits every day. As of today, his vital energy has increased immensely, but without any attributes, he can't harness its true power.
How strong is it?
Nearly half the strength of your spirit embryo, divine treasury.
Come again? Almost half? Once he awakens it, won't his vital energy surpass mine? Is this still the guiding skill? I must know. Just how far do you think he'll go?
I can't say for sure, but perhaps Mu will be the very first human being to push the guiding skill to its absolute limit.
After the relentless training, I can finally feel it. My body has grown much stronger. My vital energy surges. But how much further must I cultivate before the domineering body awakens?
Mu! Mu!
Grandma! Granny's, she's the one who loves me the most. She can do just about anything. Sometimes she's a tailor, sometimes a midwife, and sometimes even a merchant.
This is a very
But
good
I've always felt that there's a side to her I've never seen yet.
Mu, come with me outside the village. It's time you learned what a truly skilled tailor is good at.
Isn't a tailor just good at making clothes and stuff?
What we're making today is no ordinary piece of clothing, child. You see, every living being wears two garments. One is the body, shaped and held together by soul and vital energy, and the other is the shadow, born the moment the body is.
Appearance and shadow?
I'll make a garment so you can see it for yourself, Mu.
Shh.
The first step, anchoring the soul.
It stopped moving.
The vital energy I just released, that's what anchored its heavenly soul.
Grandma, how come the deer stopped moving even though you only anchored its reflection?
Only truly powerful magic works through the shadow to reach the body. These two strands of vital energy tethered the Earth Soul and the Life Soul. The three souls govern essence, energy, and spirit. And the seven spirits, they guide how vitality flows through the body. Bind those souls and spirits, and the body becomes a prison. So, Mu, did you remember it?
Yes, Grandma, I did.
Next comes the key to effectively making the garment. We have to separate the body's form from its shadow. Then use that shadow to craft the clothes with some special stitching techniques.
That's so amazing! Is this her supernatural power?
This is the clothing a true tailor of shadows can create.
But what about the deer? It doesn't have a shadow. Will that be a problem?
We're only borrowing its shadow for a while. Once I pull the needle out, the shadow will return to its owner on its own.
Soul locking and body fixing, that's the heavenly demon skill. Freeing the shadow, the demonic shadow illusion skill. No doubt this is demonic magic.
Who are those people? And how did their voices reach us from so far away?
The Great Wasteland, it's eerie. The Heavenly-Demon Sect, its remnants thought long gone, hiding here all along.
The Heavenly-Demon Sect? Their words are strange. So is the way they dress.
I'm just a humble soul walking by the riverside.
That's not something an ordinary person can do.
This time, it's just a deer's shadow you stripped. Next time, are you going to flay a person?
Flay a person?
The heavenly demon skill, the wicked art of soul locking and skinning. Many of our sect's elders were turned into cattle and sheep by you demons, forced to plow fields, grazed like beasts, and even sold for slaughter. The Lee River elders know this evil art very well.
Mu, it's okay. There are too many beasts wearing human skin in this world. We learned this magic to expose them for the beasts they truly are, so they can't deceive or hurt anyone ever again. The 5 old dogs from the Lee River Sect. Ever since you started licking the boots of Yankang, your arrogance has only grown more. Now you come barking here like you own the wasteland.
The Yankang Nation was founded by the Divine Oracle. The Lee River Sect, the foremost sword sect of the southern border. Aiding Yankang is the righteous path aligned with divine will. The Divine Oracle has long declared the Great Wasteland forsaken by the gods. Anyone we encounter among the Forsaken is slain without mercy.
You, a demon, not only defy the Divine Oracle, but also spread your dark arts among the Forsaken. This is a grave sin. If we don't kill you now, who knows how many more lives will fall by your hand.
They want to kill Grandma!
Mu, these old fools can do nothing to harm me. But if you stay here, you will only distract me. Run, quick.
Disciples of Lee, do not let that demon child unleash calamity. Cut him down. Bring me his head.
As you command!
They're all spirit bodies, and the divine treasury within them is strong. Mu won't be able to escape.
Arrogant demon! You dare act so brazenly before us?
Been a while since I moved these old bones. You geezers wouldn't mind being stitched into garments, would you?
Seriously? These guys are able to run on water like Elder Cripple. I'll get cut off if I keep to the river.
This demon is more skilled than we expected. It's strange we haven't taken her down yet. This ends here. Prepare to die!
Is she gonna be alright? Even so, I'll need the Elder's help. The ones over there seem slower. I think I can break through that side.
You won't get away!
He's hiding among the herd of deer.
Then we will kill every single one.
Even a deer has a soul that you slaughter without pause. Who's the real evil now?
It's him!
There's nowhere to hide.
She can control her sword like that? Is she using the thread to control the sword? This form is fast, but even a deer can't match how I move. If I want to escape, then I must.
Wait, what? My sword control isn't enough for this.
It's actually vital energy. It can form a thread?
Your sword control has improved. How about using this boy as your practice dummy to further strengthen it?
That's fine by me.
She can control that many swords at once? That's impressive. But I can't let them reach the village. Draw them away to somewhere more dangerous.
he wearing iron armor?
The Elder Cripple trained my legs, made me wear iron shoes and ingots, all weighing 50 jade. It's time you witness Elder Mute's peerless craftsmanship!
He blocked it! That armor's sturdy!
My body feels lighter! No!
Don't think about where your foot lands, or whether a surface can bear your weight. If you run fast enough, water becomes solid, grass turns to stone, even air becomes a path. The world flattens for the swift.
Heaven-stealing legs, treading over Mount Sumeru!
The boy's really fast, but his vital energy, while strong, has no attributes. An unawakened spirit embryo. Chu's already at the peak of that realm. He's done for. Where do you think you're going? Demon child? There is great evil here. Powerful demons are close. I see the demon ape is the master of this place.
Beauty ones, now
It can speak. That shows intelligence. Its overwhelming vital energy is raw and primal, on par with the 5 luminaries. We're no match for it.
So we're just letting that demon child escape?
Even you were hurt by the demon ape. The boy must be dead by now.
Beauty one, dead.
The boy's just playing dead.
Oh no!
My dear! You!
let's go!
Why kill the deer here in the valley? He knew exactly what he was doing!
The way it raged for that deer, just like how Grandpa and Grandma care for me. I wonder how Grandma's doing. It hurts. Even though I blocked in time, it still injured my bones and organs. The village chief said the triple elixir skill doesn't just boost vital energy, it uses it to heal the body too. Maybe it'll ease the pain. I always practiced it while sitting still, but I didn't expect it to work faster while running at full speed. It's healing my body way quicker too! This is my vital energy! Something's off. My vital energy keeps getting stuck right between my brows. Is this a spirit embryo barrier?
There are 7 divine treasuries within the body. They are naturally enclosed and separated by seals, requiring one to break through the seals on their own. You may think of them as your hidden potential.
If I keep cultivating, I'll break through soon. And when I finally do, I'll show them all! What is that sound? What is he saying? As soon as that appeared, my vital energy disappeared. It's actually glowing, just like the village statues. A safe haven from the darkness?
Stay close to him. We can't lose the boy.
Oh no, the darkness is coming. I have to hide inside the palace.
Save us!
Senior Chu!
Qing, don't be afraid. Those 2 juniors died with honor, fighting to rid the world of demons. That demon brat is vile. He intentionally came to this place as night fell, knowing the darkness would do the killing for him.
You were the one who hunted me down till nightfall! And got yourself in this mess! How is it my fault? Hey, answer me!
Senior Chu, let's kill him to avenge my seniors!
Many of these beasts are sworn enemies by nature. Yet here they are coexisting. It's unusual. It's as if an unspoken rule exists. No fighting is permitted in this place. Whatever happens, don't make a move tonight. Wait until dawn.
second rule of the Great Wasteland. In places where darkness is feared, all living beings must coexist peacefully. The elders were right all along. They do have intelligence. They also follow the Great Wasteland's rules. In fact, they're even safer than humans.
Mu! 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 I have bad news. Mu's not in the village. Why hasn't he returned?
I'll take a statue and look for him.
You don't even know where the boy went. It's pointless to go out now and look for him. It's already dark.
But Chief...
We have taught him everything that we needed to. As long as he learned it, he'll be able to survive alone out there.
Mu, you're on your own for now.
Resources are limited. I can only craft a simple weapon. As for those three, what are they planning?
Senior Chu, look at this.
It is indeed the script of the Divine Kingdom. Goddess Pass. It seems this place is the ruins of the Divine Kingdom.
The Divine Kingdom? Was it founded by the gods before the darkness came? After they vanished, the places they once dwelled became ruins. No wonder those ruins can endure the darkness.
The divine relics our masters seek. They might be hidden right here. Let's search the place.
Oh no. If they acquire powerful treasures, I'll be in trouble. Why are there so many skeletons? That's so strange. They're all in the same posture. Almost as if these beings all died at once while meditating. Who could have done this?
Senior Chu, over there. They're all holding incredibly rare treasures. But that divine pearl, it's worth more than everything the sect owns. 10,000 times more.
If we claim these treasures, we could establish our own sect, a new faction. Just offering a token share to Yankang would be enough. The Emperor himself would reward us with high positions.
It seems heaven has shown us favor. You, apprentice, retrieve the divine pearl.
Of course.
What righteous path? They pretend to revere the gods, but when it comes to seizing treasures, they're more demon than demon. And those treasures, even the beasts won't touch it. And they expect to get it?
It just moved a moment ago.
These exotic treasures are lifeless. No need to worry.
Help me! Help! Help me!
Oh no, the treasures awaken. If you're not their master, they'll turn on you.
Senior Chu, of the 5 disciples, only we remain. How do we tell our master about this?
Qing, remember this. The 3 juniors died fighting demons. They were all killed by that demon brat.
It was your greed that started this, and you're framing me? Those 2 won't let me leave alive for sure. That Chu guy is too strong. I won't beat him. If only I could break through and awaken. If my vital energy had offensive power, my strength would increase.
Run quickly! It came to punish the great wasteland, a true demon god from the land beyond! Face your death, boy!
Oh no! It's targeting me! That demonic sound, tearing my soul apart!
Come to me, to the old courtyard. Come to me, walk thy path with me.
Come back to life. They're the goddesses.
Didn't our master see the gods abandon this place? Then why are the goddesses appearing in the ruins, helping the Forsaken fight off demons?
Stop overthinking it. The Divine Kingdom fell long ago, in the old era. What you see now is just a remnant clinging to bones. A brutal war must have been waged in these ruins. That's why its battle spirit still lingers, locked in eternal combat.
They're all battling through sound. This divine sound, the same as the one that keeps me from breaking through. Is my spirit embryo sealed by divine sound? It did seem just now. It was a demonic sound that cracked the barrier. If I master the demonic sound, I can shatter the seal and awaken. It's almost done, and those 2 won't let me go. So before sunrise, I have to awaken the domineering body. Preta, Maha, Gaha. No, wait. The voice holding me back is divine. Does that mean the gods themselves are sealing me? That I'm really a demon spawn? No. The village chief said I have a domineering body. I am not demonic.
The boy's being hit by both divine and demonic sound. He'll be torn apart for certain.
Something's wrong. His vital energy is surging, growing stronger by the second. He's using both sounds to cultivate.
His spirit embryo hasn't even awakened. He's just a normal boy. How can a body that weak endure both sounds at once?
That brat isn't normal. If we don't strike now, he'll become a threat in the future.
The barrier cracked! That vital energy is so pure! This power's from the divine treasury?
The heavens roar with sacred flame. Divine spirits strike in wrathful name.
Wait, what? It's actually healing itself? I'm still not strong enough. I couldn't break through the barrier all at once. But after absorbing the treasury's vital energy, my strength has vastly increased. It won't be long now, because this time, I will break through this barrier! Honored Goddess, I don't know why any of you died, why you came back and then vanished. But still, I thank you all for guarding the Great Wasteland.
Look at you, boy. Acting all loyal and righteous. Who do you think you're fooling?
It's dawn. Your death comes.
The Great Wasteland was said to be alive with starlight. On clear nights you could see them up above, flickering across the sky. Back then, 4 ancient gods ruled the heavens. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, Vermilion Bird, and Black Tortoise. Black Tortoise bore the galaxy on its back, casting a river of light across space. But then, the darkness came. The gods and stars fell silent. All that remains are weathered and still statues. They say the gods forsook the Great Wasteland and left us to rot. To fend for ourselves as the darkness fell on us. I don't understand. Why do they still shield us from the dark? Why leave the statues behind? Why protect the forgotten? The Great Wasteland is unraveling itself.
It's dawn. Your death comes.
Fighting is forbidden here. You want every beast in these ruins hunting you?
Those beasts will leave the ruins at dawn. They can't protect you.
I haven't awakened yet. It'll be tough facing them both. Without the beasts around me, I'm as good as dead. I have to make a move very soon, and use them as cover before they vanish.
Where's the demon brat?
He's hiding among the herd.
Qing, don't use sword control. Carefully and fight him. Avoid alarming the herd.
They're catching up!
If we fail again this time, and don't bring back the demon brat's head, our masters will not forgive our failure. You engage him up close. I'll go ahead and cut him off. We'll drive him out of the beast pack.
Senior Chu, please trust me. I'll stake everything just to finish him.
Is this her spirit embryo power?
He's very fast.
Elder Cripple always said his heaven-stealing legs never feared any king.
As soon as he struck my leg, my strength drained away. Senior Chu, help me.
Sorry, Qing. It's your fault for not mastering your craft. The demon brat's kicks are no joke, but I won't let him get away this time. Little demon brat, prepare to die!
Chu guy has sword control, never leaves his side 3 feet tops. I have no defense, it's too dangerous. But I have an advantage. What if I try it his way? Infuse vital energy to make the weapon move. I can push it just past a foot. Not enough to make any strike decisive.
It's the end for you! Wait, what? Overnight, the demon brat's vital energy grew so fast!
My vital energy strengthened the wooden stick. The length is perfect for the first move of the pig slaughtering blade. Night battle in the stormy city!
He's getting faster and faster. I can't keep up.
An opening!
He plans to use that wooden stick to beat me to death!
I can't keep this up any longer!
His strength's almost spent. This is my final blow!
Mu, don't you ever give the enemy a second chance. Hesitate, and you're the one who dies.
I'll die if I stop now. Even with just a shred of vital energy, he'd fight me to the death!
It's not supposed to end like this.
I'm too tired to move. My body's too beat up. Everything hurts. And now, I'm out of energy.
Such a precious little girl. I really do like you. It's a shame you have to die.
Grandma! Grandpa! You're all here!
We've poured everything into raising you, Mu. It's your first night away from the village, with strangers no less. It's only natural for us to get worried.
Master.
Oh, you mean those old geezers I fought? I'm afraid I have to tell you, I turned all of them into clothes.
So noisy! Just die, girl!
Elder Butcher, how long have you been here?
We had arrived while you were flailing about on that beast's back. Your training still lacks refinement. 5,476 strikes just to bring it down? Huh?
You showed up early, and still left me to fight those guys alone? I nearly died out there!
An all-powerful domineering body. And still you ended up like this.
Blind Elder, I'm over here.
Mu, the pig slaughtering blade is of the combat skill school. It shares some roots with that young man's sword control style. Combat skills rely on wielding the weapon with both hands, letting vital energy flood into the weapon fully, amplifying the strike's power. But the moves, they're direct. Sword control began as a branch of combat skills, but over time, it became its own path. It uses a vital energy trail to command the blade from a distance. Both hands free to strike at will. The movements are fluid, unpredictable, but they lack raw force. In the end, both styles depend on your vital energy's attribute strength.
I haven't awakened my domineering body, and my vital energy's still plain. Is that the reason why?
Mu, don't lose heart. You haven't even awakened, and you're already defeating peak spirit embryo cultivators. Once you fully awaken, even the Yankang Imperial Advisor, hailed as the greatest beneath the gods, might not stand against you.
Then I should awaken as soon as possible. Elder Apothecary, I haven't drank spirit blood since yesterday.
I've kept it ready.
Huh? Triple elixir skill!
Mu, you've?
Actually, Chief, I figured out how to properly use a triple elixir skill. You just have to train while running. The faster you go, the faster the vital energy returns. Did you see that? Just now!
Mu just exhausted his vital energy, but after drinking a few cups, his vital energy surged. It has penetrated his entire body, beginning to refine his physique.
When I was at my peak, I unleashed my first Palm Thunder and refined it using my fists.
Same here. That day I was running with the wind, riding its currents, walking the razor's edge. Vital energy surged through me, but in my excitement, I lost my concentration and slipped, and nearly died.
Yet Mu hasn't awakened the spirit embryo, and is already refining the body.
Could it be?
It's truly formidable. That's something us spirit bodies can only envy. Oh, you stink, Mu.
Huh? Wait for me! The vital energy in me is surging stronger than ever. At my current level, if I use a demonic chant, can I finally break through? And if I awaken, Grandma and all the elders, they'd be proud. Preta Maha Graha. Preta Maha Pashupatye. Preta Maha Graha. Preta Maha Pashupatye. I use the divine and demonic sounds from Goddess Pass to amplify my own language of demons. Only then did a crack form in the barrier.
The heavens roar with sacred flame.
The resistance, it's overwhelming.
Divine spirits strike in wrathful name.
The demonic sound alone still isn't enough. My vital energy's stronger now, but it scatters fast, too fast. I could break through if I can just hold it together. Huh? I got it! The triple elixir skill gathers vital energy. So I'll just use it to pull all the scattered power back in.
Divine demonic resonance. Divine spirits strike in wrathful name. The heavens roar with sacred flame. Divine spirits strike in wrathful name. Divine spirits strike in wrathful name.
The divine and demonic sounds clash within Mu's body, creating a nightmare. And this will constantly drain his soul.
I believe this is a chance for Mu to strengthen his mind. Those sounds come from the great wasteland. Perhaps what is needed is to expose him to more phenomena from that place.
I disagree. The great wasteland hides many dangers.
Yet Mu has already shown he's capable of handling them. We, as his teachers, must learn to let him go.
That little baby that I found before has grown up to be his own man.
He was once just a child raised in Chenlao village. But someday he will have to leave us. Out there are worse dangers than in the wasteland. And so, before he has to leave, we must teach him everything he needs to know to survive out there.
I can finally go and train by myself! This is great! I wonder what secrets the Great Wasteland holds. Huh? Could one of them help me break through the barrier? First of the 8 Thunder sound techniques, alone to the East Sea, carrying Spring Thunder! Still couldn't master the Palm Thunder. Grandpa said 1 punch and 1 palm should unleash a loud roar. The sound of the thunder must be soul-stirring to reach the basic level of the 8 Thunder sound techniques. Ruins. I must be at the Yong River. I didn't realize I ran this far. Huh? Wait, these aren't ruins? It's a temple! It looks like these chains are holding down that statue. How strange. Temples in the Great Wasteland have Dragon King temples with dragon statues or a deity. But this hardly resembles the great Zen master, the one that saves all beings. At temples, one should offer incense to pay our respects, but I have none. I guess I should just rest here. I'm from Chenlao Village. I live by the Yong River. I'd like to rest here. I hope I don't disturb anyone. I feel uneasy, though. Also...
Hey, Mu. If you find yourself alone in the wild, remember to say this one thing.
Huh? He's a seasoned wanderer, which means he must be right about this. I've always been frail and sickly. If there is a goddess living here, please don't harm me.
You're quite funny with your words.
Hey, wait! Are you a goddess?
There's no goddess here, silly. I'm Shanchu. I live nearby. And you, what's your name?
Well, I'm Qin Mu. My name means cowherd with the surname Qin.
So, where's your cow?
It turned into a woman, so I don't have one now.
But how though? Can you do magic? What fun things have you been doing? Come in, tell me about it.
So I can't go in there. If you want me to tell stories, come on outside.
Come inside. Didn't you just say that you wanted to rest here? Come inside and take a break. Oh, come on.
I'm a pretty frail person.
Just come inside.
No.
I said, come in!
These iron chains wrapped around the bronze statue have one end in the Yong River, and the other is locked onto this creature.
This is Dark Baldhead! You're a Sun Master, but you were once a demon too! I just want to eat to my heart's content, but you won't let me! You want me to starve to death? Hey Baldhead, why don't you save me? If I starve, how will you get more merit? Will I learn Zen from you? Oh, such precious
human. How many people have died in this temple? Don't know how a demon could become a Zen master, but this statue has that monster trap. Can it help me break the barrier too? Preta Maha Graha. Preta Maha Pashupati. 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 Preta Maha.
Evil spirits,
Pashupati.
how dare you show insolence in front of me?
The bronze statue's coming to life!
Those demonic sounds are unacceptable! With Zen sound I subdue you!
Graha. Preta Maha Pashupati. Preta Maha Graha.
What the heck? Stop shouting! Wait, are you practicing Zen to make me suffer?
Pashupati.
It hurts! Please make it stop!
Pashupati. This is so powerful! Hey, it's working! The divine sound is distracted! Now's my chance!
The heavens roar with sacred flame. Divine spirits strike back the
Preta Maha Graha. Preta Maha
flame.
Preta Maha Pashupati.
Divine spirits strike back the heavens roar with sacred flame. Divine spirits strike back the heavens roar with sacred flame.
I think I did it! Vital energy is filling me! I did it! I actually broke through it! This is so amazing!
I sense no evil, which means my actions have again raised my merit.
This is great! Awesome! This is awesome! How odd. The grandpas told me that there should be a spirit embryo around here. But there's nothing here. Huh? What's that? A statue of a child? Is this a statue of the spirit embryo? Now that I can see it, it looks familiar. It kind of resembles me as a baby. But who made this statue? And why is it hidden in my treasury? Oh, this is amazing. It's so detailed. And kind of soft. What's going on? Huh? What happened to me? Huh? My consciousness entered the statue! This really is a spirit embryo! The domineering body is awake! That bronze statue was alive earlier, but now it's not moving. I'll try using the demonic sound. I might as well deal with you too. Pratamahagraha, Pratamahapashupati.
You fiend! How dare you chant again?
So it was you speaking in the demon tongue! Hey, ballhead! You blind oaf! I told you it wasn't me! You darn kid. You sure have a lot of nerve to treat me this way. Don't! Please don't! Please don't chant! Please don't chant! Spare me, please, sir.
Once I stop chanting, he goes quiet. You say you suppress monsters, but you let them lure people in for them to eat. What exactly is your plan? Shenqing'er, is there any treasure in your temple?
Of course there aren't, because that baldhead took all the treasure. Huh? But he did leave quite a few scriptures behind.
Scriptures? Thunder Sound School? This sounds a lot like Old Ma's 8 Thunder Sound techniques.
That baldhead tried to make me chant those. Now someone else can read them for me.
Is this all of it?
Oh yes, that's everything I have. Oh.
Pratamaha!
No, hang on! I did collect some nice things before.
This is all you've got?
Hey, don't underestimate them. This is a wild goose wind blade. It's a rare treasure from the Lioha Divine Treasury. It has great power. They say it's a spirit weapon. What kind of blade is this? A spirit weapon made with the vital energy of a Lioha Realm Master actually breaks upon contact?
Blind Grandpa made this blade, the pig slaughtering blade.
The craftsmanship is exquisite, but a pig slaughtering blade? That sounds like such a waste.
Huh? Don't insult my grandpa! What's in the box over there?
Oh, it's nothing. But you've got such a nice weapon already. I think you won't even like my little trinket.
My granny said, if there's something that you need to have, then build up your skills and earn it.
Who the heck taught this filthy herd boy? He stopped me from eating, and now he's stealing from me? You have no honor! You sorry piece of trash! I'm never going to forgive you! One day I swear I'll have my revenge! You'll see me again! Hey! Are you even listening? You're just like that bald head! Have you no shame? Bullying a defenseless woman? Hey! Oh, I'm so angry! I'm so angry!
The resonance of the divine, demonic, and Zen sounds grows daily. The domineering body's soul may be damaged by this. Village Chief, you must have a solution for this. After all, you were once—
I'm just a mere old cripple now. But then, there is someone who could help him.
Ever since you returned, you've had nightmares every night. Tell me about them.
There were gods and demons at war, and death was everywhere. I know that they're not real, but
But your fear of the gods and demons is real, and that breaks your spirit. Mu, are you willing to lose your own fears?
I have the domineering body. I won't give in.
Excellent. I'll teach you a technique that doesn't require vital energy. And you'll face your fears. Tell me, why can this statue resist darkness?
Because the statue is glowing?
Not all statues can glow. When you learned painting and calligraphy, your painting stayed on paper, but Def's paintings came to life. They even came off the paper. They're both paintings, so how are they different?
Because the painters are different.
Ordinary paintings don't glow or ward off the dark, same with the statues. But this one is of a deity. They say it was a deity's mortal body. Carrying this is like carrying a god on your back. And the weight of a god is an enormous burden.
So the statue is equivalent to a god then?
The Nine Heavens eye-opening technique is to open the divine eye and see God in the statue.
Are those things supposed to be my eyes?
The sky above you is the first layer of the Nine Heavens, Shenshao Heaven. Remember this pattern. There are 36 heavenly patterns there. And now, look at the statue again. Does it look different from before? Keep looking. The might. The charm. The aura of a god. The posture. A primordial spirit. Do not kneel. Once you kneel, it will be difficult to stand again. Keep watching.
The animals are moving. It's the Black Tortoise. The Black Tortoise has come alive.
You're wrong. Look closely. He formed the Black Tortoise spirit body from the old era.
Spirit body? He was a human who became a god? And he's still alive?
No, he died in the old era. Now it's just a statue, a pile of stone. Will you kneel before it? When you were a child, you climbed the statue to eat and play. Why would you kneel now, when you're all grown up? To cultivate is to nurture the heart. If your resolve falters against stone, it doesn't matter how strong you are. The current Imperial advisor, who's close to the gods, once said something that seemed truly blasphemous. Changing a god is easy, but not the god in your heart.
The god in your heart?
Correct, a false god. They must be torn down! Anything that makes you kneel before them, even if it is a god, you must always resist.
Never kneel to anyone.
We should defy him.
Defy him? But aren't gods supposed to protect us?
Wrong! This statue is merely an object. It is only people who can protect us. Even if it was far, the village chief Mute and Ma carried them. They brought the statues to the village. They made the gods serve the people. Instead of kneeling to the gods, just stand tall. Be your own god.
Be my own god?
Why? You used to pee on this. Are you scared now?
Of course not!
In this world, all beings are equal. Curse the gods!
Yeah, curse the gods! Darn it, you again? the 8 Thunder Sound Techniques! Riding Wind and Thunder! Since you don't have a weapon, I won't use one either. Let's fight with our fists!
With fist?
No more fighting. Let's rest. No more. Practice! Strong!
We fight!
Shenshao Divine Eye. Open! Has this ring changed because of the heavenly patterns I learned about? I know the first level of the 9 Heavens technique. When I master the 9 levels, there should be 9 interlocking rings in my eyes, right? It's like having 9 different students. Line's technique is amazing! In the first level, I can see the flow of vital energy! It's awesome! Hey, big guy! Oh, I've learned a new move! Care to test it out? Sound techniques. I've already used it once, but he's already learned it. Shenshao Divine Eye, open! You know the physical part of the technique, but you haven't mastered the flow of energy yet. Your technique is flawed! Second Thunder Sound Technique! Flickering Thunder Pippa Strike! I'm better! You are weak! I'm stronger! The Shenshao Divine Eye drains too much vital energy. I'm all out of strength now. Hey, big guy. Let me teach you how to restore vital energy. It's called Triple Elixir Skill. He learned it so quickly. True martial arts genius. Combine the vital energy flow method into your first technique, and you'll unleash the true power of 8 Thunder Sound Techniques. I'll show all 8 Thunder Sound Techniques for you. Tomorrow I'll teach you the heaven-stealing legs, and we'll spar more! The big guy's progressing so fast. Pretty soon, unless I use a divine eye, I won't have any advantage over him. The domineering body is an unparalleled power, but its attributes are an awakening, probably because I'm not training hard enough. That's why he caught up with me. I'll work twice as hard. I never thought that the person to help me with my attributes would be Mute Grandpa. That day, he told me to use a Shenshao Divine Eye to observe fire and water. Mute Grandpa! Mute Grandpa! My body's on fire!
Mu. Focus your mind. Use the spirit embryo to breathe and draw back the fire attribute. Now, observe the water. Imagine the spear technique you were taught.
Now strike! The domineering body wakes again, with water and fire attributes. Mute, how did you think of observing fire and water?
No one knows where Mute originated from. They only know that his tongue was cut off. But now it seems that the quietest among all of us, a mute man, is likely the most accomplished person in the whole village apart from myself.
When we pass away, Mu will be able to live on.
Darn it, Mr. Ma, you're about to make me cry here. If Granny Sid didn't go to Xianglong City to sell goods, she'd be the one crying the hardest.
This is good. We should be happy. Mu, can you perform vital energy trailing and control objects?
Look at his energy trail. It's thick.
His vital energy's as thick as my arm. It's powerful in a fight, too.
Refine the energy and wield a sword with it. That's the way of the sword control technique. The strength and flexibility of the vital energy arm are inferior to the vital energy trail. You must refine the energy into a trail soon.
Heaven-stealing legs, conquering Mount Shumaru! Hey, big guy, you're learning fast! All right, let's continue with our training! This big guy watches over these lands. He also protects its inhabitants. He's fierce to intruders, but he's kind to his people. That's what's left of the palace the big guy escaped to. This place is magnificent. It really is impressive. Is this statue also the embodiment of a god? Senshao Divine Eye. Open! What an extraordinary aura! What spirit body does it have? I don't think it's one of the 4 spirit bodies they mentioned. I've never seen this one. Maybe there were more than 4 spirit bodies. Oh, I'm coming! Huh? This is the guide for the triple elixir skill. Hey, big guy, did you bring me here because this looks like the triple elixir skill and you wanted me to see it? The triple elixir skill. Could it be an ancient method then? I can't believe it was engraved here. Maybe this was made using the domineering body. I'll make some notes. I'll study them when I get back home. Huh? This palace is in terrible shape. I wonder how much longer the frescoes will last. But it's all right. Even if the frescoes are destroyed, their legacy will continue with me. I'll make sure to pass it on. This is the old language the deaf grandpa taught me. It says Yang River. That's where our village entrance is. It's a map of the Great Wasteland? Hey, big guy, do you know what this is? How strange. This should be Chenlao River, but it's not on the map. And there's a drawing of a dragon there. Dragon King of Yang River. And by the well, it says Dragon King of Tianjing. And over here, it says Dragon King of the Sea Eye. But from what I remember, this is the temple where Granny and the Grandpas would shop.
Dragon Temple?
So many Dragon Kings! It explains all the Dragon King temples! Huh? The temple where Sheng Qing'er was in, and Shenglong City where Grandma sells goods, aren't even on this map. This says Sun Boat. Are you saying there's a boat that can carry the sun? And what about the Moonwell and Moonboat? The Great Wasteland doesn't have a moon. Could it be hiding there? The Goddess Pass. I've been to those ruins. A goddess would dance at night to ward off the darkness. Grandma told me that before darkness fell on the Great Wasteland, in the old era there was a rich divine kingdom. But then disaster struck, causing chaos. That's how the Great Wasteland became so desolate. Was this the Great Wasteland? Back then before disaster struck? So the name of the valley you live in is Shenyang Palace. Deaf Grandpa told me that the character for young used to mean mishap because it looked like shackled prisoners, a symbol of disaster. What disaster was this place trying to suppress? That's odd. There's no one here. Where's that sound coming from? Our shadows look normal. But where's the third shadow from? Who is that? sound? Is this a shadow of a demon? Who cares? It doesn't matter. We just need to get out of here fast. Pratama Vayachra. Big guy! Demonic chants can help unleash all of my vital energy in an instant, which helps me perform Palm Thunder easily. However, the move is so powerful, it leaves me completely drained.
You can recite demonic incantation. You must be one of my descendants. How ridiculous. The demonic power seal is the first of several seals of our clan's core technique, Freedom Seal. It contains immense power. Yes. Yet in your puny hands, even a power like that seems so weak.
So this move is a demonic power seal. I'm fairly new. I only know the basics. That's why I couldn't unleash its true power.
Without full understanding, it is impossible to unlock the mystery within. The Freedom Seal consists of 4 seals. Tell the ape to step aside. Allow me to teach you about the 3 remaining seals.
Don't believe!
I'm one of his descendants. He won't harm me. So don't worry. Wait for me outside, all right?
Come, child. Come closer and watch. I will show you only once. Isvakra. This is the 2nd seal. It is called the Demon Freedom Seal.
Isvakra. 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 The power of the seal can hold the mind hostage. How sinister and impossible to block.
Oh, child. Did you happen to see the long nails in the wall? Their power constantly suppresses me. Time is running out. Please come inside. I worry that you won't see it clearly.
No need to worry. I can see well enough from here.
The 3rd seal. Prayana. This is the Wisdom Seal.
The Wisdom Seal.
Now there's only the 4th seal left. It is called the Freedom-Demon Seal. It is the strongest seal that combines the first 3 seals. Be warned, the seal is more complex. I can't hold on any longer. Only when the long nails are removed can I recover my strength and power. Come on in and help me. If you do, I'll teach you the complete seal technique.
Well, sir, I think I'll pass on that. I'm clumsy, and I haven't mastered the 3rd seal yet.
But if you remove these nails, child, I'll have the energy to teach everything to you.
You told me you'd only teach it to me once, sir. I can't make you break your promise. And I'm clumsy. If I don't live up to your expectations, I'd feel really guilty.
No, you're a clever boy. You only watched it once, yet you've already mastered the Demonic Power Seal and Demon Freedom Seal. And you remember most of the Wisdom Seal. I do admire your talent. How about I make an exception and I'll teach you? Unless you're... How dare you trick me to get my techniques? I taught you with good intentions, yet you have the nerve to trick me?
Why would you say that, sir? I mean, you're clearly trying to trick me into freeing you, right? Those nails are just like Grandma's stitching needles. They're powerful enough, To seal your soul and your shadow within these palace ruins.
So you knew it all along.
I mean, it's pretty obvious we're not of the same kind. All you wanted for me was to enter and remove those nails. I'm scared that once you're set free, you'll end up eating me too. I just played along and you taught me those moves on your own.
You little trickster! I'll make you pay for this!
You can fool me. My grandpa's been fooling me since I was a kid. He used to trick me and take the candied house Grandma would buy for me.
You speak as if we're nothing alike, child. But it is you who doesn't understand it yet, young troublemaker. You and I are exactly the same.
You know, for honest and good people like you and I, the Great Wasteland is just too dangerous.
Don't believe. Big ghost, little ghost.
What do you mean? The one inside is a real fraud. I'm not a trickster, okay? I grew up with disadvantages. I had to learn to be clever about it. Hey, big guy, I don't think you can stay here anymore. All right. You're too many. We can't have you all at the village. Just remember to practice, okay? And don't go into that hall anymore. Let's go! Isn't this a palm print you left? It's what shows your status as a lord. But why did you bring me here? Hey, big guy. Oh!
This mine, this yours.
What? I'm really gonna compete here?
Many experts who couldn't survive outside are forced to stay in the wasteland. And the temple fair can gather these experts and their disciples together. In other words, by competing at the fair, you can study all kinds of techniques from different schools.
So that's why our chief wanted me to come. To gain more experience by being around other schools and to study them. Meet young River's unbeatable man, who's said to have swept through 800 villages.
That kid sure is reckless. You're just full of yourself.
Why did Grandpa write it this way? I'll get beaten to death.
Beat him up! Teach that kid a lesson!
Watch.
Aren't we competing? What are they doing, Grandma?
Hey, listen. I said listen. I need you to write a note. Tell the higher levels to seal their divine treasury. So they don't harm Mu by accident.
Do it now! Beat him up! Punch the kid! Come on! Teach him a lesson! What are you waiting for?
Yeah, finish him!
Go!
Teach him a lesson! Come on, give it all you've got!
Come on! That's right! Teach him a lesson!
Who's next?
You want to bet on the fight? You could win big.
Injuries happen. I hope you heal fast.
You'll need a cane. Here, it's top quality.
My grandpa Grandpa's were right about this. I need experience. There are different warriors with skills that I can learn.
It's my lucky day, I keep winning! Tell me if you need to change your luck. I can read your fortune too.
So that's what my grandpas do on the side when there's a match happening.
In your next match, I'd like to place a bet.
That's old Rulai's Kakar. You a monk from the Great Thunder Sound School?
I head the Dragon Academy of the Great Thunder Sound School. I am Qin Mu.
Mr. Ma, come on.
Jingming.
Master Ma. Back then, you severed your own arm to return the divine powers to the school. You also returned the Kakar crafted especially for you by Rulai, cutting off your relationship with your mentor. And yet, you still share the school's 8 Thunder Sound techniques with that outcast from the Great Wasteland for some reason. You contradict yourself.
Rulai agreed to let me return, but why should you care?
Old Ma was a Zen practitioner from that school? So the thunder beads he let me play with as a child were actually Zen beads? And who's Rulai anyway? He sounds impressive.
Since you violated the rules of your return here, it means you are still a disciple of our school. You'll be coming with me. If you hadn't left Mount Sumeru to return to this life, the position of Rulai of our Great Thunder Sound School would have been yours to take.
Without seeing others, how can we see ourselves? Who would want to be high and mighty like Rulai? I had a wife and kids, yet you all kept coming after me. So to keep them safe, I severed my arm. But even then, you still kept hunting me down, and you tore my family apart. If you're so keen to take me down, why can't I share the Great Thunder Sound School skills with others?
We have no intention of harming you. We just think that with your abilities, being a mere coffin maker is such a waste of your potential. Rulai seeks to guide you away from all worldly suffering. Restore your spiritual focus, return to our great school, and achieve true enlightenment.
Forget about your spiritual focus. When you came and harmed my family, were any of you at peace?
It was a mistake. Years ago, one of our disciples harmed your family purely by accident. Life's hardships don't end. They disrupt our journey. After all these years, have you still not come to realize this?
That's enough! Stay if you bet. If not, then leave!
Very well. I will place a wager. This is my disciple, Mingxin. He is in the spirit embryo realm.
Master Ma.
In the coming match, he will compete against your disciple. If my disciple wins, you will return to the school. But if Mingxin loses, the Kakara will be yours to keep.
If I lose, you can take my head back to see Rulai.
That's your life at stake.
If you die today, how will you avenge your family?
Go ahead.
Yes.
This is also the path you need for growth.
fail, old Ma will die.
Mu, the domineering body is strong and will never lose. I believe in you.
Zen disciple, Mingxin.
Cowherder, Qin Mu. I've got this. I have the domineering body. Water, come forth. Third thunder sound technique. Flowing 9 dragons.
This technique is from Zen martial arts, but in his hands, you're full of fury. Bell shield.
Even the demon ape couldn't stand the power of that move when we fought. So why does this man seem so unfazed?
You're aware that our school's techniques differ from the techniques of other schools. We progress from the body surface to the Zen heart. Perfecting the body is what's called body rulai. And when we reach the Zen heart, we call it heart rulai. This boy hasn't grasped its true essence yet. At the moment, he's only at body rulai.
Your disciple Mingxin has studied the heart technique since childhood. Now he's close to reaching heart rulai.
Heart rulai? What is that?
Zen techniques excel in a good mental state, especially our heart technique called the Sutra of Rulai. It pairs well with the thunder sound techniques. When the two are combined, it is able to reveal the Zen master's compassionate power.
Compassion? But aren't the purpose of fists for fighting?
Your heart has too much anger in it. All right, I'll use the same technique you use, then you'll see the difference.
Shenshao Divine Eye, open!
8 thunder sound technique, 1,000 hand Zen master.
His Zen heart needs work. His moves are full of anger. And his 1,000-hand Zen master is the picture of wrath.
His heart technique is truly formidable. Combined with martial arts, it's such a gentle power. Is the strength he has just from compassion?
With the power of compassion, I'll calm the anger you have within.
Is what he's saying really true? I don't know the heart technique, so I can't perform it perfectly. What if I can't do it and Old Ma dies? No, I won't fail him. I'm sure he has a weakness.
Heart Rulai. A true Zen master embodies this fully. No one would dare to go up against a Zen master.
Mu just did.
I found it! I can see it clearly. The weakest point in his vital energy. Zen disciple, is this the Zen master in your heart?
I see Zen in all people around me. The Zen master resides within.
Well, I don't believe in gods.
In this world,
Not
all
in
beings
gods?
are equal. Curse the gods!
Not in demons. Curse the gods! I am the divine, and the Zen master, and the demon! Preta Mahavayahra. Preta Mahavayahra. The demonic power seal will exhaust me, but it releases all my vital energy in an instant, helping me perform my strongest technique. With this strike, I have to ensure the outcome. Fifth Thunder Sound Technique. Sunlit soul refinement in the sky!
My weakness. He's discovered it.
You wanted to succeed so badly that you left a flaw in your throat even in training. The Dharma form wasn't perfect, and it looked like you passed on the flaw to your disciple.
I
didn't know that you could use demonic arts to unleash the power of Zen, bending the boundaries between the two.
Stop analyzing everything. How you do it is up to you. If it's effective, then it's fine.
I lost the fight. Thank you very much for your guidance. I have learned much.
Oh, silly boy. Not all advice is good. Master Ma, if you lose the Kakar, it can be remade for you. In contrast, you only have one head. If you had lost today, there is no repairing or replacing that.
You should try winning then.
Rulai once taught you as a mentor. He even crafted the Kakara for you back then, hoping that you would be the one to carry his legacy. Rulai still keeps the arm you severed yourself in the Thousand Master Pagoda till now. He still hopes that you'd find your way back and return to our school once more. Huh. Even if he does, he'll fight back!
Don't harass Master Ma again, or Mount Sumeru will drown in poison.
Old Ma? Grandma? Since you're worried that old monk will come back, why don't we just kill him?
Mu, you won this. It's yours. It's called the Kakara. It has 4 strands and 12 rings. Crafted by Rulai himself. The 12 rings can remove 12 distractions. It has 4 parts: break patterns, seeing truth, the infinite, stages of Zen, and its value is as much as Shanglong City.
Oh! Riding the wind's tip! I'll let the currents carry me forward! Huh? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hey, are you hurt? I'm so sorry about earlier. I was taking a nap while riding the wind. I wasn't expecting anyone to appear out of the blue.
I'm really sorry. I was just riding the wind's tip. I didn't know it was yours. How'd you even learn to ride it?
I learned to do it from a book. Sadly, I can't read. I only saw pictures showing how to make a magic breeze to blow a leaf. I can't run in the wind, like how I see you do it. By the way, you can use the wind. Your skills must be good. You know how to read? Can you teach me, please?
Of course. I can read it to you.
Really? That's good to hear. I used to practice what the book shows, but I was always getting confused. Thank you for clearing my doubts, sir. I almost forgot. My name is Ling. May I know your name, sir?
You don't need to call me sir. I'm just a humble cowherder. I'm Qin Mu. The ancient book you've got, where'd it come from? I'm hoping to pick up a few techniques. Might help deal with a bully back home.
I found the book in the ruins over there.
Ruins, huh? Could you take me there, please?
Well, I think I can. But only near the outskirts of the ruins. Because there's something very scary deep in the ruins and I'm afraid to go in!
Don't be scared. I'll protect you. Just take me to see it. The Yang River Dragon Palace. Isn't a dragon palace supposed to be underwater? How'd it turn into a rundown temple perched on a mountain?
Good sir, the ruins are inside the temple.
Feels like we've been walking forever. Aren't we there yet?
Almost there! We're here.
Dragon pillars are holding up all the water. That's why it isn't falling.
It's this way.
Back in the old days, folks from all races could sit together as friends, share a meal, bond a little, just like me and the big guy.
Something terrifying is lurking behind that.
A heartbroken mother calls out, begging for anyone to help.
Please don't go! There's something dreadful inside!
Shenshao Divine Eye, open! The Yang River, Dragon King! Don't be scared. It's just the remains.
It's dead?
It's dead. But it seems so full of life. It is! A true dragon! Oh right! Old Ma once said, the 9 dragons riding the storm is to mirror the force of a dragon in motion. If I want to master it, I have to watch how it moves and fights in the storm. I did it! I saw it! Every movement! Domineering body vital energy, lightning charge!
It's the dad!
Ma said, when dark thoughts stir, then the Kakar rings. But now it's ringing non-stop. So many dark thoughts. Is it just me and Hu Ling? Or is there another entity around here? Could it be the Dragon Mother? The Kakar is reacting stronger to evil thoughts here. But from whom is it coming from?
Goodness, it's getting really cold in here, sir. Sir, over there! But isn't that the Young River Dragon King's bones? And the mist is coming from it.
Don't be afraid. There's just a spell that was cast to control the undead. It must be protecting something.
Huh? It's a young dragon. Oh dear! And it was pierced by a sword!
A fierce battle must have taken place here. The Young River Dragon King's child was mortally wounded. He couldn't bear to watch him die, so he sealed the young dragon in ice. Even if its soul breaks, the dragon's bones stand guard day and night. Fearing further harm towards his young one, the Dragon King killed everyone who ever came near. Is that the dark intent that Kakar sensed?
My, is that the sound of the Kakara that I happened to hear just now?
Who's there? Show yourself!
Are you the Great Thunder Sound School, young boy? My name is Loulan One, tutor of the Crown Prince of Yankang Nation.
Wait, how is this man still alive? And why did the Kakara suddenly go quiet when he spoke?
If you save me from this ice prison once we arrive in Yankang, I shall reward you wealth and prosperity.
I'm from the Great Wasteland. I'm not from the Thunder Sound School. But I've heard that there's something called the Divine Oracle in Yankang that's hunting us down.
Oh, I see. So what? What matters is that the Crown Prince is the next Emperor of Yankang Nation. And as for me, I am the Crown Prince's great mentor. With the Crown Prince backing us, I can surely protect you from that, don't you think?
You're right, that's actually impressive. But how did you end up inside this ice?
Back then, under the orders of the Crown Prince himself, I led disciples to explore the Great Wasteland's relics.
Mr. Gu, this pearl, it's absorbing life force, transferring it to the young dragon that died in the mysterious ice.
This is indeed a real dragon pearl. We cannot let it cause more harm towards others. Stand back, let me take care of it. What we didn't know was that it was actually a dragon pearl of the ancient young Reverend Dragon King. The pearl ended up draining all my disciples' vitality and killed them, while I have been frozen inside this ice for nearly 200 years.
Surviving for that long without any food? Sir, do you believe what he said?
Well, his story does make sense. Can you tell me the purpose of the Black Flag?
A protective spell I cast on the last minute. Well now, young man, I used up most of my energy to move the sword out towards the edge of the ice. You just need to cut the dragon bone, then the dragon pearl can't steal me here anymore.
But I'm at the spirit embryo realm. How can I cut through a dragon god's bone?
It's impossible to do, but with my sword you can actually do it. Yankang Nation gathered master craftsmen to forge 15 first-rank swords using rare materials. These correspond to the 16 first-rank officials. This sword of mine is a deputy first-rank sword. The name for it is the Tutor Sword.
How is it compared to the Kakara?
The staff was merely crafted by the Great Thunder Sound School. How could it compare to a treasure crafted by a nation's power? Quick, grab the sword! Use the sword to sever the dragon bone. Is this how you control a sword? What kind of clumsy swordplay is this?
I don't know the sword control skill. I've never learned it.
Fine, I shall teach you then.
No, I'm good.
Huh?
Elder Apothecary said someone would teach me the best sword technique. So I can't learn from anyone else, or they might not teach me.
What nonsense. The best sword fighting techniques are in Yankang Nation.
Are there many sword sects in Yankang?
Yes, and all those sects even claim that they inherited their techniques from the gods and believe that their powers are the most unbeatable of all, when in reality, they're just clinging to the old ways. Yankang started its reforms 200 years ago. The Imperial Advisor didn't even care about differences between sects. He went up and gathered various sword techniques from around the world and invited swordsmen to create new styles together. And it's all from the combined wisdom of the whole world. Isn't it the best there is? Far surpassing the ancient techniques that were practiced for millennials.
Such innovative thinking and broad vision. It's unimaginable. The Imperial Advisor of Yankang sounds incredible.
Yes, and the best technique is right before you. So will you learn it?
No.
I'll just teach you the mnemonic to control the blade.
Well, all right.
My mnemonic is called the Danshin mnemonic. Danshin means a heart of innocence. Now come, repeat after me. Control the sword with a heart.
Control the sword with a heart.
Where the heart goes, the sword follows.
Where the heart goes, the sword follows.
young Reverend Dragon King and rescue me from here! This young boy is honest and simple-minded. I almost want to spare him. But the Divine Oracle says God's forsaken people must perish. Once I have slain him, I'll seize the Kakar and offer both with a dragon pearl to the Crown Prince. Now that would be quite an achievement.
The Kakara! It's chiming again, sir. The evil thoughts have returned.
The Dragon King may have sensed you want to cut the dragon bone and is plotting again. We must eliminate him quickly.
You know what? You're lying to us.
Huh?
The Dragon King's pearl only turns people into mummies. But there are many skeletons here. Mummified bodies and skeletons are two different ways of dying. And the style of clothes on those skeletons look like yours. So they must be your deceased disciples.
If the disciples weren't killed by the Dragon King, then how did they die then? Could it be...
I believe this black banner holds the key to the truth. The old man is trapped in ice, unable to escape. Fearing death from starvation, he took to desperate measures and decided to drain all the vital energy and flesh of his disciples. That's how he survived for 200 years in ice.
It's all speculation. Don't take it seriously. Little fox, if you help me sever the dragon bone, I'll teach you an even better technique.
Holding R, do you remember? When the old man called for help, the Kakara fell silent. The malicious intent vanished. But when he thought he could escape just now, the malice returned.
So it was coming from him!
Exactly. He's been craving flesh and blood for so long. But when he saw we had the Kakara's protection, he thought he could deceive us, and then get rid of us.
You sneaky little kid. Once you step into this place, you're doomed never to get out alive.
Danger's near! Run quickly! Even if you do kill us, you can't escape from the ice!
Don't worry. I can hold on for at least 100 days, waiting for the next prey to walk in.
Don't even think about it! Triple elixir skill!
You are not getting away from me! You dare to ignore a dying plea? I am the esteemed tutor of the Crown Prince!
Are you really not an old fox in disguise, sir? That was really clever.
Because I used to be tricked a lot by the grandpas when I was young. Grandma fooled me once to fetching eggs from the coop, but there was a hen dragon in it. Boy, that was tough.
I've been out here waiting for you for ages. Yet you dare speak ill of me like this?
Grandma! Look, I got the new tutor sword. Is it stronger than the Kakara?
They're about the same. Both are treasures that can guard a sect. This little fox did help you get this treasure, so we should thank her. This secret manual can help you avoid stray pathways in your training.
But I can't read.
How honest of you. Since you didn't really conspire with that coup, I'm not going to deceive you. Because if you actually follow the secret manual, you would end up completely consumed by it and meet a lonely and very tragic end.
The young gentleman was right. Their village is full of pranksters and meanies.
When did a town appear across the way? The Holy Master is giving a lesson. Who's the Holy Master? Grandma, your hands are freezing cold. And you're looking a bit pale. What's wrong? Did something happen?
Yo, won't you even greet your guest patriarch?
Huh?
I, Yo, greet my lord.
Yo? So that's Grandma's real name.
Grandma, sir, the people from the Heavenly-Demon Sect have been here for days, but you haven't met them yet. They don't seem eager to leave. Since the tragic death of the Sacred Sect leader and the loss of the Sacred Canon, the sect has been scattered for about 40 years now. Currently, the Imperial Advisor of Yankang is watching us closely. I am getting old, and I don't have many days left, so we can only hope to select an astonishingly talented new leader for our sect.
This person is Grandma's patriarch? But the guy looks just about my age!
So then, the sect leader's wife who assassinated Mr. E on their wedding night itself is your best candidate, correct? However, with the sect leader killed, shouldn't you be seeking revenge instead?
The new sect leader killed the former one, taking the Sacred Canon. It just shows the new leader is more capable. Naturally, she should be supported.
I didn't expect there to be such a rule.
No wonder it's a top demon sect. Hey, Madam Si, why didn't you stay the leader of the Heavenly Demon Sect?
Then my inner demon would have grown stronger then.
If YOY refuses to return to the sect, she'll be branded an outsider. Then this act of killing our sect leader would be unforgivable and must be paid in kind, with spilled blood for blood.
They'll kill Grandma!
Village chief.
Grandma Si is from our Tenlao village. And she doesn't want to leave. I'm afraid you can't take her away.
And you are as assertive as always. But it's Sacred Sect related. Everything needed must be taken along.
The 360 halls of the Sacred Sect raise the banner!
Huh? How did those people appear out of nowhere?
The Heavenly Demon Sect's teleportation banner really lives up to its name. With just a single sweep, thousands of followers enter the Great Wasteland. No wonder the Imperial Advisor of Yankang desperately wants to subdue them. If they acquire such power, the Yankang army will sweep across all the nations, unifying them all.
If you choose to fight to the death with us old and frail ones, countless lives in the Heavenly Demon Sect will be lost. The Imperial Advisor of Yankang would surely relish the opportunity to take the Heavenly Demon Sect under his control.
It is true that he's desperate on conquering our sect. Since the Sacred Canon was stolen and our leader slain, the sect is nearly eradicated. If your village chooses to resist, the Heavenly Sacred Sect wouldn't mind going to war then.
What? Madam Si wants to make Mu the Heavenly Demon Sect's leader? Why not me instead? After all, they are the top sect, renowned and prestigious, and being their leader must feel incredible.
Yes, but all that aside, what matters is that we protect Grandma.
Tomorrow they want a preliminary check. Within 3 days, Mu must challenge the Heavenly Demon Sect's 360 Hall Masters. The Hall Masters will seal other divine treasuries, leaving only the spiritual embryo divine treasury. Only when Mu wins outright does he get to pass the test.
The 360 Hall Masters are all top figures in their respective fields, with extraordinary skills. 3 days of non-stop battles, a really tight schedule, and really difficult tasks Mu's body might not stand it yet.
Hey, I'm no longer a child. For Grandma's sake, and for Chanlao Village, I will fight them!
Good. Good, Mu. Apothecary,
Prepare the tonics he'll need. Elder Mute, please help Mu sharpen his weapons to use. The rest of you help train Mu to fight overnight. Prepare him for the fierce battles.
This crazy blade technique reminds me of somebody. Heavenly Blade.
You mean the heavenly blade who madly struck the sky, pierced through the heavens, and in the end was struck down by gods? But isn't he long dead by now? It seems that these old remnants are all hidden in a seemingly desolate village amongst the great wasteland. Just what are their true origins?
They must have been extremely skilled to earn Yo-Yo's trust this much, even if they've already forsaken their past lives. I know who the one-armed man is. A disciple of the Great Thunder Sound School, later famed as Divine Constable Ma of the Yankang Court of Justice. Rulai has aged as well. He wants Divine Constable Ma to oversee the school. Our generation is slowly fading, but the Imperial Advisor of Yankang is still young. So if a new leader doesn't appear to lead us soon, all the sects will be annexed by Yankang Nation. They will cease to exist.
I hope the one chosen by the sect leader's wife can rival the Imperial Advisor in the future.
Huh? One stick of incense represents one day. When it burns out, it signifies the end of a day. So before the 3 sticks of incense burn out, you must beat every single hall. Mu, do you know what you face inside? It's all right to feel scared.
I know. I won't let them take you away, Grandma. Before the first incense burns out, I must defeat 120 Hallmasters. I have to hurry. Are you the first Hallmaster I have to face? And why is it raining so much in your room?
I've roamed the Jianghu since childhood. I used it to bring rain for farmers. They like to call me the Little Rainmaster. Mr. Lee saw potential in me. That's why he gave me that position.
Wow, so using magic to make rain is a profession. Unfortunately, I haven't mastered this magic art yet.
The sect leader's wife is a top expert in magic arts, and she's much stronger than me. That's why she was chosen as the Sacred Lady, and I wasn't. You followed her, yet didn't learn magic?
Is magic arts also a cultivation school? I've only heard of sword control and combat skill.
Huh? How can you not know so much? Magic arts and combat skills are the oldest schools we have. The Imperial Advisor later perfected the sword control technique, leading to 3 main schools.
But why did they make 3 schools? Wouldn't it be better to gather all strengths?
Even if it takes a lifetime, it's still very difficult for one person to be able to master one school. How much more if they'd master all 3? Watch closely. This 24 solar terms whip contains magic arts based on the 24 solar terms. Rain!
That's amazing! You really can summon rain!
Absolutely! Pretty fast legwork! Frost descent! How sly! Not bad!
so cold. Water and ice just appeared. Is this magic arts? I can do it too. Aqua Sight! Cinder Sight!
Rainhall, you sure lost quickly.
This young man's different. He's learned some wild combat skills. Master?
This kid is really clever. His one move hides many changes. Be careful of the other dark tricks.
I fell for his tricks! He's using Great Thunder Sound School's fist! Dark skill shouldn't work in daylight!
Discipline Hall, you bully! This young man doesn't use Zen Fist technique! It's clearly Demon Path's true words!
You got it wrong, Study Hall. He uses our sect's heavenly demon skill. He's sealed by 3 souls and 7 spirits!
Great Thunder Sound School fist!
Demon Path's true
Heavenly demon
words!
skill! Be careful of the dark tricks!
Although the Hallmaster skills are somewhat common and can be used daily, they're good for battle. I should try them later. A quarter of incense burned already, and I managed to finish just a few rooms. My vital energy's drained. Thankfully, the triple elixir skill helps me recover. I should really get going. This person, I can feel immense aura coming from him.
I'm the master of the Sword Hall. You carry a sharp sword. Let's duel in swordsmanship.
Huh? You didn't even lift your head. How did you know I carry a sword?
A sword is a sword. Its edge cannot be hidden.
But I haven't learned swordsmanship. Elder Apothecary said, someone in our village knows the supreme swordsmanship. I can't learn from anyone else, or that person won't teach me.
Who would dare to boast in such a manner? Go learn a move from him then. I want to see the so-called supreme swordsmanship and how it compares to mine.
I don't have time to learn swordsmanship. Can we compete in something else? I'm skilled in both fists and blades.
I focus solely on pure swordsmanship.
Fine, just you wait.
The Sword Hall Master is too stubborn. Why don't you just cut him down with a blade?
I wish I could.
The master of the Sword Hall is a stubborn sword fanatic.
Village Chief, why don't you teach him a couple of moves?
Teach Mu!
That's right.
Just teach him.
There's not much time.
Huh? So the village chief is a supreme swordsman!
Time is short, yet Mu has a domineering body.
Yes, I do.
Yes, indeed. Domineering body. All right, first use the Danshin mnemonic you learned from Loulan 1. Now with that piece of branch, use it to pierce a tree. I forgot. This lad's swordsmanship may be poor, but his vital energy is extremely strong. Now go and try to hit the butcher knife. When you hit the butcher knife, how did your energy feel then?
My vital energy trail was too soft. It can't handle my force when I use a lot.
That is right indeed, because you have yet to master the most basic sword move. Stab. Once you have mastered how to stab, I can guarantee that among Spirit Embryo Realm sword masters, with your energy very few will be able to surpass you.
Huh? Stab! You mean this move?
Use the sword to stab. The Spirit Embryo must learn this. Vital energy roots into the sword. Then both the sword and vital energy is part of you. You'll be able to control the sword in this manner. Everything is part of your body. Stab again!
My vital energy trail can hold more of my power now!
Not enough. Control and focus all your power. Now leg strength. Think of your legs as the power source. Use the leg technique learned from Elder Cripple to draw the Earth's strength. Merge the fist's power into the sword. Now the power of sight. Where's the divine eye Elder Blind taught you? Let your sword see too. Training is done. You can now face the Master of the Sword Hall.
Oh, wait, Mu. Use this sword instead. Huh?
The incense is half burnt, but I still haven't cleared half of the first floor. I need to hurry up. Let's go!
Very good. I can feel like you have a sword's edge now. Draw your sword. I want to see who dares to claim to have mastered the supreme swordsmanship. Where's the previous sword you were carrying?
Well, Grandma said you only use a spirit embryo. If I use a real sword, it could endanger your life.
Absurd! This is the supreme swordsmanship you talked about? Unremarkable.
I didn't learn swordsmanship. I learned one move from the village chief. Stab!
And you dare to even challenge me with just one move? How reckless of you to do so!
Sword skill stab!
My sword hadn't touched his wooden sword, yet his sword's wind cut it. Can an ordinary stabbing move have this much power?
Sword Hall? What happened to you? How could you possibly lose a sword duel to a kid? He doesn't even know any sword techniques.
I don't know either. He just stabbed me once.
That kid must have used some sneaky tricks somehow. Otherwise, with just a basic sword move, how could he have possibly defeated the Sword Hole Master?
Patriarch, do you think that the little cowherd could have possibly cheated?
Don't rush. Let's observe some more.
I just finished one building. I'm falling behind more than I hoped. I need to be quicker! I've only herded cattle before. I don't know how to dance.
So do you admit defeat?
No, I want to compete. Compete in... dancing?
Oh, sir. My dance hall is different from others. We only test your body technique. Now, if you can stop me from dancing, you win this round.
Her dance steps are amazing. She's agile like a snake. So this is the body technique challenge. First, I need to find where she is. Huh?
Oh dear, you've destroyed my favorite powder color. Oh well, I guess you must be punished for that. just elusive. I guess I've lost.
Thank you, miss.
If you have any problems, you can visit any dance or music hall and look for Fu Qingyun. That's how you can find me.
Great knife skills, young man. If you can't finish all 360 halls, just come learn cooking with me.
I have to complete them all, or else my grandma will be taken away by you.
Fine. If anyone stops you, make sure to cut them down good. Have this before you go first. Before meeting the sect leader's wife, tell her Yao misses her dearly. I've always cherished her kindness.
You dare break my craft hall's ruler? I'll fight you to the end!
Hey, yo! Where did this bandit come from? He dared to rob the bandit hall?
No! Please, hero! Spare me from your blow! Please return the burger hall's golden bow!
His pace is getting faster. He might actually pull this off. Interesting. He might have some real skills.
Each of the hall masters have their own strengths, yet he surprisingly always finds a way around it. The cowherd's potential shouldn't be underestimated.
I look forward to seeing this through.
The last incense stick is almost burned out.
This young man really is extraordinary. Sadly, his time is now running out.
I must defeat all of them, or else Grandma can't stay! There are 4 halls left! Remaining hall masters! I have a request to make!
The time of 3 incense sticks is set. We cannot extend it for you any longer.
I understand! So I want to challenge all of you, all at once!
Huh?
Is he crazy? But these are the 4 strongest combat halls!
Whether he's crazy or not, for his boldness, our bandit hall respects him.
Challenging the 4 strongest hall masters alone at the same time, it's almost impossible to accomplish. But if he beats all 4 of them, then there is hope for the sacred sect.
I, Azure Dragon, Vermilion Bird, Black Tortoise, and White Tiger. We are the remaining 4 masters. Our only duty is to uphold our strength, even if you were raised by the sect leader's wife. Prepare, for we will show you no mercy.
His vital energy is aggressive. It has the ability to burn everything. All these sharp silver threads are formed from the White Tiger vital energy.
Don't run away now. The game has barely just begun.
It flows endlessly. This is the Black Tortoise vital energy.
Your biggest mistake, boy, was challenging all 4 masters at once. Our halls are named after the 4 spirit bodies, because we are the strongest of the 4 spirit bodies.
terrifying vital energy. It's like my organs are being torn apart. So you are the strongest spirit bodies, but I am the domineering body beyond the spirit body! Cinder Sight! Second skill of the pit-slaughtering blade! 1,000-wave cleave! Eastern Sea Dawn!
Vermilion Bird! Why are you burning my threads?
His energy element turned into fire. It took power from my vital energy.
Black TARDIS, we need your help!
Aqua Sight!
Now he's changing to a water element.
Oh no! He absorbed my vital energy! Azure Dragon!
Dragon! Sight! Wind and Thunder Night Dragons!
What kind of spirit body are you?
Domineering! The one and only domineering body!
He won!
He really did it.
All 4 masters in one go. His spirit shakes the world. Exhilarating. Remarkable.
The young hero belongs to our heavenly sacred sect now!
They do seem cheerful after seeing our brethren defeated. It's the first time this has happened. To think a small village of the great wasteland can have such talent.
There are 2 others at my level who live in that village. One has no hands or feet. The other is a blacksmith. The other 7 people are stronger than the 4 great guardians of our sect and the left and right protectors. These old veterans were once legendary. And they all each share their lifelong knowledge and experience with that young boy. Who else would have such an opportunity in the whole world to receive guidance from all these figures?
The new hope of the sacred sect has finally emerged.
Grandma, you can stay now.
Our first heavenly sacred sect leader once met a heavenly sage preaching on a stone. So he founded the heavenly sacred sect. Whoever sits on this throne shall uphold the sage's aspirations. He shall be sect leader, as well as holy master who shall teach his followers.
Please.
But there are better people for it. Grandma and the elders are here. How can I sit there?
Mu, This is called the Holy Master's Seat. It's something you earned yourself. Please sit.
Starting today, you are now our young sect leader.
Huh? But...
We shall all respect you, as if you are our master. And I, Patriarch Wenyan, who have stood guard over the Holy Master's seat for 40 years, finally welcomes the Holy Master's return. Former Sacred Lady of the Sacred Sect, greet the Holy Master.
Disciple Su Yo greets the young sect leader. Wait!
The 4 great guardians of the Sacred Sect, left and right protectors, 8 inspectors, 12 guardian elders, greet the Holy Master.
Our greetings to you, sect leader! Our greetings to you, sect leader!
The Sacred Sect's 360 halls, greet the Holy Master.
Our greetings to you, sect leader! Our greetings to you, sect leader! Our greetings to you, sect leader!
Please rise, everyone!
Thank you, sect leader!
Young sect leader, from now on, our sect is under your command.
Who would have thought that the greatest demon sect, the most renowned sect we know, would welcome their future leader at this remote and desolate place? And a 12-year-old sect leader at that!
Looks to me like all of our efforts were worth it after all. And it's all thanks to my guidance, of course, right? The domineering body is strong. Mu's spirit embryo can awaken 3 times without fail, and the heavenly demon sect gains the most out of this.
Since the domineering body has awakened 3 times, that completes a triple elixir. Because of that, he can now easily switch attributes while he's in battle. Mu has achieved much success.
If Mu happens to have a 4th awakening, how will you explain it? The Sacred Sect hasn't moved in about 40 years. Now we've chosen a young sect leader to give the people a reason to be calm. The Yankang Nation is adding more and more sects over time. I don't think we can stall much longer.
Please rest assured. He'll leave the Great Wasteland at the moment he comes of age. He will bring the sacred canon back, and he will lead our cause.
Oh, sir! Here's my payment for your house.
Huh?
A cloak and a hat, and a small boat. A 10-foot fishing line, and a 1-inch hook. A song about life and a cup of wine. A person fishing alone at a river in autumn. Patriarch Wenyan, I don't know if I'll ever get the chance to see you again. Farewell.
A man 800 years alone in idle tears. This life my will, at last made whole. In death I rise, a soaring soul. Clouds drift high, unbound, untrue. Waters flow forever through.
Only a patriarch is this calm about death. Since he feels fulfilled, he can look on from above, watching how the world changes in peace.
That is what being a Grand Master means. You know, you're not that far from reaching that state of mind. It's odd.
Huh?
A blind man quoting random poetry, but the Patriarch's poetry was fitting for the moment. It was quite bold.
You just don't get it. It felt right in the moment.
has that dragon elephant been here? Doesn't it know that this is the demon ape's territory?
Hey, big guy! Catch!
Me! Strong! You! Heal! Little one, here!
Keep it. You've been progressing from body rulai to heart rulai fast. The Kakar suits you.